tell me that you love your habit more than you love your Savior.
All right now, Good. That's all right,
See, when the church remains committed, when the church remains faithful, then God is exalted. See, and God is calling us to remember that there are that even though we have had ugly beginnings, we can still have a bright future. Tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, you have a bright future ahead of you. Oh, y'all got to tell everybody. Come on, find somebody else. Everybody need to hear that. Say, there's a bright future ahead of you.
Yes.
There is. There's a bright future ahead of you. And you know what the enemy is trying to do? The enemy is trying to keep you from walking in that bright future that God has before you. The enemy is trying to make you believe that your future is right where you are right now. The enemy wants you to think that you will never get better, you'll never do better, that you'll never have more, that you'll never get more. But I need somebody to holler who believes this, that the devil is a liar. Come on, holler. The devil is a liar, the devil is a liar, the devil is a liar. Yes, he is, yes, he is, yes, he is, yes, he is. I don't care what he thought he had. I don't care where he thinks he's going to keep me. But I'm coming out, and as I come out, I'm coming out better. I'm coming out stronger. I'm coming out wiser. I'm coming out with a little experience that lets me know that the same God that did it before will do it again. The same God that brought me before will bring me again. The same God that changed me before will do it again. Well, I'm going to leave y'all, because I told y'all I was just going to be here a little while. But you know what? We do need to have victory. As a matter of fact, you ought to just believe in your heart right now that I've got the victory. See, when you got victory, even when you can't find a U-turn, you believe that a U-turn is not far from you, because victory lets us know that God will turn things around. Believe on the Lord and cling to his word, and watch God turn it around. You see, God changed things for the woman with the issue of blood, and God changed things for Bartimaeus. You see, God sees what you are going through, and God is changing things on your behalf right now. You see, the Lord was right there when those tears were falling from your eyes. The Lord was right there when you were frustrated, broke, busted, and disgusted. But what I love about my Savior is that even when tears are falling from your eyes, he's already preparing a way of escape for you. So sometimes I can't see my escape hole. Sometimes I can't see my escape exit. But what I